In an historic move, all of Ireland's sporting organisations have joined forces to protect sports funding. Sport in Ireland spoke with one voice as the Federation of Irish Sports, the GAA, FAI, IRFU, GUI, Olympic Council of Ireland, Paralympic Council and Special Olympics Ireland came together to ensure no further cuts in Irish Sports Council funding. They also want sport to remain a separate government department, the Sport Capital programme reinstated and the National Sports Campus developed.
Sport delivers for Ireland on so many different fronts. It delivers on health, it delivers on education, it delivers on tourism, it delivers to the economy, it builds our communities, it improves the image of Ireland at home and abroad, crucial at the current time. And all in all, it matters to so many Irish people, both within Ireland and the diaspora abroad. And we can't afford to step back now and ruin the progress we've made over the last 10 years.
I mean, even in terms of health and people's mental and physical well-being, the arguments are well documented and there's no need to repeat them here. As I said, we just feel it's important to make the point that sport has taken a huge cut in 2009. I mean, Sports Council funding has dropped by 5 million. The Sports Capital programme has ended. So sport has already taken a huge hit. And our concern today is to make sure that it doesn't take a further hit. We feel that would be damaging to the fabric of communities and participation in sport and physical activity throughout the country if that happens. And we're not simply looking for further resources. We're just looking for a protection of the resources that are already there, resources that in fact have been cut quite significantly already.
It's not just about elite players, not just about Tipperary and Kilkenny in the All-Ireland hurling final, or Ireland playing France in a playoff, or Ireland playing South Africa in a big rugby international. It's about every kid in every community having the right to play sport, which is doing terrific work. I mean, tackling obesity, alcohol abuse, drug usage, getting girls active in sport, getting kids away from playstations onto playing fields. And that's our message today, that it's not just about elite sport, it's about every kid's right to play sport, to have proper facilities to play sport in, to have proper coaches and to have proper gear available to them.
From a rugby point of view, we've done research in relation to the economic benefits and in terms of the Ireland-England internationals in Croke Park, 83 million is the economic impact of that match. That's a single match. So I suppose the message we're really saying to government is your spend in sport is a good spend. You get a fantastic return on investment in terms of the economic benefits, but you also get all the health benefits, the social benefits, and the feel-good factor as well, and promoting brand Ireland. So there's all of these things wrapped together, make a very cohesive and cogent argument for maintaining the level of investment in sport.
In our own context of Olympics in London 2012, if there's any cut now to the athletes' programme in preparation and training and qualification, it'll wipe out our performances at the London 2012 Games. And the public expectation come 2012, it's a home Olympics more or less, will be massive. And this will be a disaster for Ireland if this happens.
The way lives have changed through the investments that have been made. There's 11,000 people today with an intellectual disability that are training week in, week out. That's thanks to the investments that have been made now. There's 24,000 people with intellectual disability that are not yet part of a programme. So we will not be able to generate the benefits that will come if there's a cut in funding.
The proposal to cut the Sports Council budget by 17.5 million, that represents 33% of the budget. I mean, if you bear in mind, that'll bring the budget down to 34 million. That's funding 90 organisations. It doesn't go very far. But
it will also be a question of looking to engage the millions of people who participate and the many who volunteer and attend sporting events, and just kind of emphasise the importance to their local representatives of sport to them and their communities. And we would hope that the website, once launched, irishsportmatters.com, will provide a platform for them to do that.